it's me, Julius. Welcome back to another vintage story tutorial video. Sorry, I want to give my voice a little more expression. Today we are looking at beekeeping and try to keep it as brief as possible, but to give as much information as possible. Beekeeping is one of the most difficult and maybe most complex things in vintage story, because it's very difficult to find a wild bee colony. In German we call it suchen und zerstören. The best way to find a colony is to walk through the forest, turn up the volume of the surrounding sounds and listen if you can hear the loud buzzing of bees somewhere nearby. When you have found a colony of bees, also in German wir nennen das Bienenkolonie, like here for example, you have the possibility to see how big the colony is when the next population is coming. You can also see how many flowers around in the area. Bees need at least 5 flowers in the area of 7 blocks to reach a certain population and to divide the colony. If you do not have enough flowers, you can pick somewhere else and place them in the area around the beehive. After a certain time, the display changes as you walk over the hive and you can see how the number of flowers has changed. If you want to expand the population and start a large beekeeping business yourself, you need an empty scab. The scab is created by arranging reed and clay in the crafting menu. The scab look like this. When a scab is repopulated, it will be giving a dark yellow field. Here you can see that the scab is ready to be harvested. So it already has a lighter yellow field. If you want to break this one, well, get out of wax and honeycombs. In order to transport such a beehive and take it home, we have to make a right click, in German Rechtsklick. This will end up in the inventory for the backpacks or baskets. And to go with it to your prepared bee breeding station, house or whatever you want to build there. You have to press the control button on your keyboard, Tastatur, and scroll with the mouse wheel to the right side to select the beehive. Then you can put the beehive in almost any surface with a right click, Rechtsklick. If you move the beehive to another place, it will lose the honey. You should consider this before you decide to carry a full beehive around. In order to get the wax and honey, we have to harvest this beehive. If you can harvest the beehive, you can see the information at the middle of the top of your screen. There you should see Harvest Table. I will harvest this beehive now and move very quickly because the bees might stinging us. They can be domesticated, so they are always hostile for destroy their home. When harvesting, you should get back some reed and honeycomb that rocked and the bees don't attack us at all. We are lucky boys, in German Glückspilze. As you can see, the status, in German Status, has changed here as well. Nearby flowers 13, that's quite enough. To get honey, now we have to make a bucket or a bowl or something like that. You select your honeycomb in the inventory and then hold down the right mouse button over the bowl or bucket and squeeze the honey out. A bowl can hold 1 honeycomb. This is like a portion of honey. After squeezing out the honeycomb, we have to honey in the bucket of the bowl and the wax remains in the inventory. You can use the honey to restore 0.5 health points. Honey can also be used to make jam. You can also make meals like porridge, in German we call it Haferschleim. And of course, you can also use it to make healing packs to bandage your wounds. The wax can be stacked on 32 items. You can then use it to make candles, and candles are used to make lanterns. If you have any question, write them in the comments. I will answer them as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so now. If you like the tutorial, you can leave me a thumbs up. You can also visit us on a Discord server. The link is in the video description below. Thanks for watching, macht's gut bis dahin und bleibt so schön.